Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Danielle Renee and today I did more of a cool toned makeup look. I was mainly inspired to do it with this Tartest Pro Palette and my shirt because I wanted to just match it. So if you'd like to see how I got this makeup look, then keep on watching. We're going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I'll put that lightly over the face. So I noticed I was having a really hard time filming because it's just hard sometimes. And so I went and picked up my Spirit Quartz and I feel a million times better. So let's do this. Next I'm going to go to the brows and I'm going to use the Sigma Little eyeliner brush. And today I'm going to be using the Tartest Pro Palette for my eyeshadow, and there's also a brown shade in here called Smoked. So I'll be using that brown for my eyebrows. Take the Milani Clear Brow Gel. For my foundation, I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty foundation, and mine is in the shade 290, and I believe it's Natural Olive. I like this foundation, but it's a little bit matte for me, so 2 pumps. And then I'm going to take the MAC Strobe Cream and just do a little bit, and this is just going to help sheer it out and make it a little bit more dewy rather than so matte. To blend it all, I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. This foundation does dry very quickly, so you do have to move pretty fast. I'm still trying to make this foundation work for me. I do like the color before it starts oxidizing because it does oxidize a shade or two, but I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it just looks really blotchy in this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray some setting spray. I'm gonna take a kabuki brush and just tap it into the skin, and hopefully that will blend out. For concealer, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape, and I have mine in the shade Light Neutral. I'm also going to use this as my eyeshadow base, so I'll just do one line on there. Now I'm going to take my beauty sponge and blend that all in. Use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and this one is 01 Fair Light. And I'm going to take my little damp beauty blender and dab it in there, and I'm going to set my eyes this way. Eyeshadow look today, I'm going to use the Tartest Pro Palette, and to set my eyes I'm going to use the color Classic. It's that tan shade in there to set everything down. And this is a Luxie 249 brush. And I'm going to take that wider shade, Vintage, and that same brush, but it's very white. And I'm going to put that right underneath the brow bone to get it some highlight. Okay, I'm going to wipe away that powder with this tapered highlighter brush from Sigma. Start off with the transition shade. I'm going to take Innocent. This is the Morphe R37 brush, nice goat hair blending brush. Next, I'm going to take this Indie shade. It's a gray toned shade. And this is the Sigma E40 brush. And I'm going to do that a little bit lower than the first transition shade. Next, I'm going to mix Fierce and Fesh. They're very similar colors. One's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit more purple. I'm going to mix those together, and this is going to start kind of winging things outward. So I'm going to start patting it right here in the outer corner. Just on the inner half of the eye. And I'm going to go back in that Indie shade that we used to blend it out. Go with the Sigma liner brush that we used and the shade Vamp, that purple shade, and just create a little bit of eyeliner. Take my highlighter brush and clean up underneath my eyes. So I'm going to take that Vamp eyeshadow and just darken up the outer corners so it'll all kind of mesh together. take the Innocent Transition color and run that underneath my bottom lash line. I'm going to move on to the rest of the face and do my bronzer. I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And to do that, I'm going to take the Morphe R2 brush. Underneath it, I'm going to take that same loose setting powder and put my already damped beauty blender and I'm going to take this crown brush. I got this in my BoxyCharm from Naked Cosmetics, and I kind of want to try this blue shade. I think I'm going to try it out, and if not, I'll go over it with something else. Okay, so I'm going to take the highlighting brush from Morphe, the M510. It's a little powdery. It sits on the skin, but the color is really nice. I'm also going to take that highlighting shade and put some in my inner corner. I'm going to kind of drag it on the inner part of the eye. Underneath the brow bone. So now with our highlighter brush, I'm going to brush away the powder. I'm going to take the Urban Decay, this is Obsessed. Go ahead and set that with the Milani Naked Lash Setting Spray. And beauty blender and tap all that in the skin, get rid of all of the powder. I'm going to take in from Pixie, it's just a black color, and I'm going to take a little brush, lift my eye up. Layer of liner on the top. This is the NYX Epic Liner, and it's just a nice felt tip. For mascara, I'm going to take the Tartest mascara, and this is in the black. go back in and darken the outer corners a little bit more. And I'm going to take that same purple vamp shade we had been using and a nice smudging brush. I'm going to take this Milani lip liner in the shade Natural 03. My lipstick, I'm going to take the Urban Decay 1993. And I really love this color. I feel like it just brings me back to the 90s. And this is the finished makeup look. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up and I will see you next time. Bye.